Guess who is in the house? Fugitives are now going for motels and upscale homes.
Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
Criminals coming under pressure from the security forces are now seeking less vulnerable spaces to hide from the law and have in recent times been turning their attention to a number of local motels or other private upscale properties across the island. The new strategy, it seems, is part of an attempt by members of the criminal underworld to stay under the radar of the security forces and away from communities where citizens frustrated by the numbing effects of criminality are slowly buying into the concept to tell what you know and are quickly pointing out perpetrators to law enforcers. An investigation has found that while the practice of booking into motels or upscale properties has been reaping some short-term results for some of these fugitives, it has also left the gangsters exposed outside their normal habitats and where the rented locations are ending up becoming their final places of hiding for some before they are taken down by the law, in many cases fatally. Evidence of this was seen in cases such as the one in 2016, where one of the country's most wanted, 27-year-old Laverick Willox of a Greenwood address in Trelawney, who the police said was wanted for extradition, and who was the alleged leader of a ring which defrauded millions of dollars from America's most vulnerable citizens, was arrested in a hotel in Kingston. In that incident, members of the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, CTOC, and the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, MOCA, carried out an operation in search for the fugitive and managed to nab him hiding in a garden at the popular hotel. A search of his hotel room reportedly yielded US $10,000, several electronic devices, and jewelry. Several months later, a man who was regarded as the country's most wanted fugitive at the time, Marlon Duppy Perry, was fatally shot by the police during an operation at a guest house in Port Morant, St. Thomas in September 2017. Police said the fugitive, who had been on the run for several years after he murdered 2 policemen in the parish, was cornered and shot dead during an high-profile operation. 3 illegal guns, an AK-47 assault rifle, and 2 pistols were recovered by the police. Several weeks after that incident, 2 men who were wanted for several serious crimes were cut down at a facility that provided cheap housing accommodation. The police reported that they went to a section of Portmore in search of the men, who opened gunfire at the law enforcers, who responded likewise, and during a reported gun battle, the 2 men were shot and killed. A .45 pistol with 5 rounds of ammunition and an Intratec submachine gun with 3 rounds of ammunition were reportedly taken from the men. The police said the development reveals that criminals trying to avoid detection from the law were trying to find new ways to survive because of improved strategies by the law enforcers to displace them from their usual stomping grounds, and were seeking out locations where they felt they could avoid the attention of the security forces. The theory was further solidified with the capture of alleged wife killer Omar Best Collymore at a guest house in St. Elizabeth some months ago. He was reportedly plotting his way off the island after being declared wanted following the execution-style killing of his wife and a taxi driver whom she was traveling with in the Red Hills area of St. Andrew. Recently, a Westmoreland double murder suspect, Garnet Cunningham, 20 years old, of Lambs River District in the parish, was tracked to a guest house in St. Ann. Cunningham was being sought in relation to the killing of 2 men and the injuring of 2 others in Lambs River in July of 2017. And for those who have not yet ended up in places that offer cheap public living accommodations, places like apartments and abandoned houses are areas where criminals look to cool out, the police stated. Law enforcers cited developments such as the one in St. James where another man, Nico Bowser Samuels, who was wanted for a triple murder, tried to evade the security forces within the parish that is currently under a state of public emergency by hiding out in a rented upscale apartment. His days of hiding would come to an end after he engaged a police military team in a more than 2 hours long gun battle when they got wind of his location and went for him. 2 police officers who were part of the team that went to apprehend the fugitive were shot and injured during the shootout. Reports are that about 1:45 p.m., members of a joint police military team acting on a tip went to an apartment in the upscale area of Ironshore in search of the fugitive. The police said the fugitive opened fire at the security team, and during a gunfight he was shot dead. In February of this year, another fugitive lottery scammer, 29-year-old Garrett Billings, a resident of Tortuga Drive, Greenwood in St. James, was nabbed during an operation in Manningsdale Road, Smokyville, St. Andrew. An extradition warrant was issued for him in 2016. He has since been extradited to the United States. In another case, Andre Blackman Bryan, the reputed leader of a faction of the feared Spanish Town-based Klansman gang, was recently arrested and charged under the anti-gang legislation at an upscale home in St. Andrew, where the police said he and his immediate family resided under a rental agreement that involved payment of approximately $180,000 per month. The cops said investigations indicated that he had occupied the premises for about a year, and there were indications that a number of his family had rented other St. Andrew premises for other members of the gang. The police have advised that despite their successes against the guest house and apartment practice of hardened criminals, they will continue to aggressively roll out more measures to bring such fugitives to book. This video was made possible through the continued generosity of my patrons. To become a patron, follow the link in the description below.
Teach them! Hey, yo, hello! Send the message and make it reach them. It's Teach Them, right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.